I started in the journalism program because I had been a photographer in the military, and I studied under Manuel Flores here at Del Mar, and I had a great experience doing that. It's weird because I did not actually have an intention of coming back to Corpus, not being from here, being from South Dakota originally. And just life and circumstance brought us back, and I had an opportunity to talk to Flores, and he had started a photojournalism class. And so I was able to teach his first photojournalism class, and it just kind of went from there. I had taught for 3 semesters at Texas A&M Kingsville, and when they were looking for a new full-time professor, that was a job that Flores was really wanting, and I was able to apply and stay here, and it was a great opportunity for me because I just kind of found through the process how much I enjoyed being around education and enjoyed teaching. And the fact that it was something I was kind of motivated to and driven to, it was a wonderful opportunity. And I've been here 20 years now. And I can do it 3s or 4s because you could also do the rated to, let's say if I go back and I'm going to go to unrated. We were a little bit ahead where we were printing the sheets. So when we sent to the printer, we sent them a printed broadsheet. Grunwald, actually, I believe, was the one we were sending to at the time, just down the road. They would print that for us. So technology-wise, we were laying out on a program called Quark Express, which was the pinnacle of design at that time and then went away. Design took over. Digital photography was still in its infancy when I started, so the digital quality was not really there. And so when I was doing that, we were shooting film, having it processed, or we would shoot black and white film and we had a darkroom. And we would make prints if we had to do something, a quick turnaround. So it's that instantaneous nature of it. It's not being tied to, I tell students all the time, take a few extra, they're free. You know, you don't have to shoot too many frames. You're not dealing with anything like restrictive. You can shoot as much as you want to. So that's been very helpful as far as pushing them photographically. And then the design programs have evolved to a point too. They're much easier to use. Thanks. So primarily, if I'm going to sell them on the program or to the idea of the program, we are about content creation. And that content creation works across so many fields. So the good thing is the evolution and the opportunity. And I mean the evolution opportunities, there are so many different venues for them. It's hard for anybody to be really tied into, I'm going to do this thing. And there are those who can, like if we have students who want to be strong journalists or want to be journalists and cover news, they have those opportunities. But there's a lot of non-traditional news sources out there. And it seems like a lot of it goes more towards the nonprofits. And then for the ones who are really interested in maybe not the journalism aspect, but the content creation, media communication, those, a lot of opportunities working for a lot of different institutions, anything from nonprofits to for-profits. That was the hardest thing, to get my thinking away from the idea of, okay, you're going to go to Channel 3 or you're going to go to Caller Times or whatever it happens to be. You're going to go to a newspaper because that is how we thought about it for years and years. But now it's like you have to show that you know how to do this in a thoughtful, respectable, objective way, and you know what quality is. And if you can demonstrate that, there's a lot of people who are going to be looking for you. It has always been, it's something I went to as a student. It's something, I was executive director of it for 3 years, and I still work with them. We're one of the only 2 community colleges that competes in Division II. And we did really well. We ended up with about 30 awards this year. We've won over 320 awards in the last 3 years, and national award, first place national awards too, against 2-year colleges, but against 4-year colleges. And that's always a great opportunity, like for TIPA and these other ones, to show these students you can compete. You do good enough. If you do the work and you work hard at it and you care about what you're doing, you can compete with anybody.